Analysis of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Articles 1 to 5, the first 5 articles. Remember the Universal Declaration of Human Rights has 30 articles, but I'm going to be presenting just the first 5 articles. My name is Jesus Maria, human rights consultant and psychology student at Cambridge College and Bay Path University, Boston. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights is a fundamental document that establishes the basic principles of human dignity and equality. I will present the first 5 articles which belong to fundamental rights, such as liberty and equality, non-discrimination, right to life, liberty and security, not slavery, not torture or cruel treatment. Article 1, liberty and equality. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. What does that mean? This article establishes the basics of equality and liberty inherent to all human beings without distinction. You heard that? To all human beings. To all human beings. Article number 2, non-discrimination. Everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedoms set forth in this declaration without distinction of any kind, such as race, color, sex, language, religion, political, or other opinion. You heard that? Opinion. What does that mean? Well, this article guarantees that all human beings have the right to enjoy the same rights and freedoms without suffering discrimination for any reason. Article number 3, right to life, liberty, and security. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person. What does that mean? That means that this article protects the fundamental rights to life, liberty, and personal security, essential for human dignity. Article number 4, slavery. No one will be held on the original text said shall be held. So will be held, slavery or servitude, slavery and the slave trade will be prohibited in all their forms. In the original text says shall be prohibited in all forms. It's the same. Will be prohibited in all forms. What does that mean? That means that this article prohibits slavery and servitude in all their forms, recognizing the dignity and liberty inherent to all human beings, not for certain elite, not for certain group, but for all, to all human beings. The last one, Article 5, no torture or cruel treatment. And this is very important. No one will be subject to torture or cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment for punishment. On the original text, says, no one shall be, no one will be to torture or to cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. What does that mean? This article protects individuals from torture or cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment, recognizing the dignity and physical and mental integrity of all human beings. You heard that? Dignity and physical, mental integrity of all human beings. You heard that? What that means, these first 5 articles of the Universal Declaration of Human Beings establish the fundamental principles of human dignity, equality, liberty, and protection against discrimination, slavery, and torture. These rights are essential for ensuring the dignity and well-being of all human beings. Of all human beings. Fundamental rights are not lost due to criminal behavior. And this is very important. Let's say pivotal important. Fundamental rights are not lost due to criminal behavior. What does that mean? Even when an individual has committed a crime and is convicted, their fundamental rights are not lost. You heard that? Are not lost. Human dignity and the rights inherent to it are universal and cannot be revoked under any circumstances, including the commission of a crime. Oh my goodness. What important it is. How pivotal it is. It's pivotal important, this part. Even when an individual has committed a crime and is convicted, his or her fundamental rights are not lost. You heard that? Human dignity and the rights inherent to it are universal for all of the people, for everybody all over the world, and cannot be revoked. You heard that? Cannot be revoked under any circumstances, including commission of a crime. That's what most of the people don't know about it. Fundamental principles. Let's find out. Let's see certain principles right here on the Universal Declaration. The first one is human dignity. It's inherent to every human being and cannot be taken away by past actions. You heard that? Cannot be taken away. Cannot be taken away by past actions. The other one is universality of rights. What does that mean? Wherever a person is, wherever an individual is, has the rights, those rights, universality of rights. Human rights are universal and apply to all individuals without distinction. You heard that? Without distinctions. Number 3, protection against arbitrariness. Protection against arbitrariness. Fundamental rights protect individuals against arbitrariness, abuse of power. Abuse of power. What does that mean? You have the right to sue anybody who violates your fundamental rights. Article 1 to Article 5. And let's find out certain implications here, like respect for dignity. It is essential to respect dignity of all individuals, including those who have committed crimes. I'm going to repeat it. Respect for dignity. Dignity. It is essential to respect the dignity, to all individuals, including those who have committed crimes. You heard that? Access to justice. Convicted individuals have the right to fair treatment and access to justice mechanisms that protect